Summer 2026 is only 22 weeks away. If you want to get shredded for the beach, well, you're just in time. These are two peptides you need to be running together, Retatrutide and Mots-C. In this video right now, I'm gonna break down the complete protocol. I'm gonna explain what each peptide does, clinical dosing framework, the week-by-week timeline, and how to manage the side effects, the nutrition, the training, while running this stack. Because most people think Reta only suppresses your appetite. Wrong. That's about 30% of what it actually does. And when you stack this with Mots-C, it becomes the closest thing to a full-blown metabolic reset for your body. If you're new here, my name's Nick. I'm a former IFBB pro, bodybuilder, performance coach to thousands of men out there that are over 30 years old, just like yourself. So without further ado, let's break down Reta. This is first on the list because, well, it's my favorite. Reta takes it a step further by hitting all three pathways. And this is why fat loss is significantly more aggressive on Reta. So here's what's actually happening when you inject Reta under clinical guidance, always under clinical guidance. First, GLP-1 activation is gonna slow your gastric emptying and signals satiety to your brain. So it's basically gonna tell you like, you're good, you don't need more food, stop snacking, stop eating, you fat ass. This is the appetite suppression that everyone loves to talk about because you literally do not think about food and you stop feeling hungry. Second, the GIP activation improves your insulin sensitivity while it enhances your fat metabolism. So let me explain what that means. Your body's gonna become more efficient at shuttling these nutrients and burning all this stored body fat. Now third, this is where Reta really separates itself from this competition. The glucagon receptor activation is gonna increase your energy expenditure and promotes fat oxidation. So basically your body's being signaled to break down the stored energy and glycogen and fat and use it as fuel. And this is not just when you're working out or doing cardio or getting your steps in all the damn time. And because of this, your body's actively mobilizing and burning fat at an accelerated rate, which is unbelievable. And the clinical data backs us up for the nerds out there that love this stuff. Eli Lilly recently released the phase 3 trial data of Retatrutide. These individuals that participated lost an average of 24% of their total body weight over just 48 weeks, so less than a year. So basically for a 200-pound man, which is most of you guys out there, lost nearly 50 pounds. But here's what those trials aren't gonna show you. And this part matters if you're trying to get shredded, trust me. We're gonna talk about the metabolic adaptation transition. So what does that mean? These trials are designed for obese people, sedentary people, and well, that's most of America. They're not designed for men who are already trained like myself or men that are already dieting all the time. These are basically men that are sitting around 15 to 18, max 20% body fat, which is not that high. And they're trying to reach, let's say, 10%, sub 10%. This triple agonist of Reta, this mechanism is really powerful. When you suppress your appetite, you're gonna improve your nutrient partitioning. You're gonna increase the fat mobilization. Now, there's a big gap that most people ignore because when you're dieting for, let's say, 8, 10, 12 weeks, you can't rely on just lowering calories and eating less alone. You need to maintain your training intensity. You need to protect that muscle mass that you have and keep the metabolic rate elevated, which is hard to do. But Reta doesn't directly handle those jobs. So what usually happens is this. Guys are gonna start out really strong. Their appetite's gonna be crushed, their weight's gonna be dropping really quick, but instead of looking harder and denser and more muscular, well, they start looking skinny, they start looking smaller, and that's not what you guys want because they're losing muscle while losing fat. But this is where your boy Mots-C is gonna come in and save the damn day. Mots-C, first off, is a mitochondrial-derived peptide. The simple version is your mitochondria produces signaling peptides. And Mots-C, well, that's one of them. When you inject Mots-C, you're directly talking to your mitochondria, like looking it right in the eyes. You're telling them to stay active even when they're struggling in a deep deficit. Mots-C is gonna activate something called AMPK pathways and upregulate something called PGC1 alpha. Just Google the acronyms, you'll see what it is. These are master regulators of the mitochondria health and your energy metabolism. So this practically prevents your metabolic rate from crashing face first. And your mitochondria will keep burning the fat instead of down-regulating to conserve your energy so you don't need to rely on stimulants and coffees and Adderall and God knows what else. So when you guys stack Reta with Mots-C, Reta's gonna control the intake while Mots-C controls the output. And Reta suppresses your appetite through the GLP-1. You're gonna improve the nutrient handling through your GIP. And you're gonna mobilize the fat through the glucagon receptor. Now, Mots-C is gonna make sure that fat actually gets fucking burned. And this is why clients running this exact stack average change 18 to 24 pounds over 12 weeks while maintaining strength. And it's not magic just because you have Reta. So let's walk through the stack now. This is essentially a 16 to 24 week protocol, depending on what your starting point looks like. And you can adjust accordingly. And then we're gonna add a transition phase, which is 4 weeks. I structure this whole protocol into 4 phases. You're gonna have the titration phase, the acceleration phase, the maintenance phase, and then the transition phase. I know, sad, it's all over. Each phase has a very important purpose, and each phase has its own expectations. And remember, this is not medical advice. Always consult with your healthcare provider. I'm just speaking from experience and things that I've tried. So phase 1, titration. Weeks 1 to 3 are all about adaptation. So we're introducing both compounds without, remember, overwhelming your system. So for Reta, don't start with anything more than 1 milligram once per week. Remember, you can always go up, but going down is much harder. Do not microdose Reta. It does not work for fat loss. Now, once a week, you want to inject on the same day. Now, the same time, it can vary a little bit, but just don't do it in the morning one week and in the night, in the middle of the day, and in the morning. Try to be consistent. And do not rush this. So for Mots-C, you're gonna start at 1 milligram 5 times per week. So basically, shoot for Monday through Friday, take your weekends off. And Mots-C is not gonna require this heavy titration period like Reta. You can start at your working dose. So basically in weeks 1 to 3, you're gonna expect to have appetite suppression. And that usually kicks in pretty quick. I mean, 24, 48, 72 hours is a long time. And you're gonna struggle to eat your food. So expect to lose like 4 to 6 to 8 pounds in the first 3 weeks. Now let's jump to phase 2. This is the acceleration phase. This is weeks 4 to 10. This is where the results start to really stack up. And your side effects should be very minimal. And the fat loss velocity starts to increase because, well, the Reta dosing is gonna come into play now. Now, phase 2 is the acceleration phase. This is basically weeks 4 to 10. And this is where the results start to really stack up. But side effects should be very minimal here. And fat loss velocity really starts to increase. So let's first talk about Reta's dosing. Week 4, I want you guys to bump to at least 2 milligrams per week. That's doubling your dose. If you feel really confident about it, you can go to 2.5, even 3 milligrams, but just be careful. You're gonna hold this dose now for at least 2 weeks before increasing. Why? Because Reta's half-life is 7 days. So basically, if you took 1 milligram today, next week, you're only at 0.5 milligrams. 2 weeks later, you're at 0. So that's why I make you wait 2 weeks. If fat loss is tracking at, let's say, 2 pounds, 4 pounds, 5 pounds per week, do not change it. The maximum dose for most men on Reta, listen, I heard guys do crazy doses, but for me, the sweet spot is anywhere between 4 to 6 milligrams. More is not better with Reta. Minimum effective dose wins for long periods of time. Now, Mots-C is gonna stay at 1 milligram 5 times per week, like I said earlier, Monday through Friday. If you guys are gonna increase your Mots-C dose, make sure you increase it every day that you're taking it. Don't just take 2 milligrams on Monday, then 2 milligrams Wednesday, and then keep 1 milligram on Tuesday. That may sound crazy to some of you, but you have no idea what people tell me they're doing. It's crazy. So weeks 4 to 10, this is where you're gonna notice consistent fat loss. At least 3 to 5 pounds, 6 to 8 pounds per week. Now, if you're losing too fast, you're gonna be losing muscle. So you gotta make sure you increase the calories properly and very small amounts. Don't jump up 500 calories, but make sure the calories are coming from your protein first, and then your fats, and then your carbohydrates. Now, your waist is gonna be dropping a lot. I would say anywhere between a half an inch to an inch to 1.5 inches per month. And your energy is gonna stay really solid because, well, Mots-C is working. Now, phase 3, this is the maintenance phase. This is weeks 11 to 16. By week 11, I would say you're in really good shape. Most of your noticeable body fat is gone, the water retention has dropped, but now we gotta protect that muscle underneath. If appetite suppression starts to become really excessive, reduce your Reta dose a little bit. It's still gonna work, trust me. Now, your job is to find the minimum dose that actually keeps the fat loss moving in the right direction. For example, you wanna be at least losing 2 pounds a week. Mots-C becomes even more important now. So if you're at 1 milligram 5 days a week, stay there. If you're at 2 milligrams 5 days a week, just stay there. We don't want to have a bunch of variables happening at all at once. Now, man, if you want to increase your dose here, and if you really want to increase your dose here, just make sure you're not doing it the same week as the Reta. Now, weeks 11 to 16, this is where weight loss is going to start to slow down a little bit, but the visual changes really start to get impressive. They're accelerating day by day. Your lower abs are coming in, your waist is coming in, your legs are coming in, and the training volume is gonna drop a little bit. I would say 10, 15, I would say 10, 15% is a good spot, but you gotta keep the intensity high. And you wanna shift your frequency to maybe 3 to 4 days per week. Now, refeed to you may be a little bit different than me. Refeed days to me is just increasing more of the food that you're actually eating day to day. Don't start eating junk food, because if you're on Reta, guys, and your gastric dumping is slowed down, guess what's gonna happen when you overload your body with a bunch of junk and inflammatory food? You're not gonna go to the bathroom for days, maybe even weeks. So if you're gonna have a refeed day, don't double your caloric intake with healthy food. Just increase it 25%. Now, phase 4, the transition phase. This is weeks 16 to 20. This is the exit strategy now. And most guys are gonna fuck this up because, well, they don't wanna stop and they're fighting with themselves. The men that stop cold turkey, you're gonna rebound really bad. You're gonna gain all that body fat back, all that water weight back, and you're back to square one. Now, if you guys wanna do this the right way, you have to taper intelligently. So if you want my full exit protocol, real simple, guys. Go on Instagram, shoot me a DM, and write exit protocol. I'll know exactly what it is. So just a reminder again, do not skip this phase. Now let's talk about some of the rules that I laid out for the nutrition. Protein is priority, it's non-negotiable. You gotta be eating at least a half a gram a pound. Now protein is non-negotiable. You gotta eat a half a gram to 1 gram per pound lean body mass every day. And the calories matter. Make sure you're eating the right amount of calories. And calories, as always, matter. But you don't wanna eat any calories. You wanna make sure you're sourcing it from whole food. I would shoot for anywhere between 10 to 15 calories per body weight. And do not implement a crash diet because your carbs, and you don't wanna be on a crash diet because carbs should be, and you certainly don't want a crash diet. And your carbs keep around your training times. Pre-workout, maybe the meal before that. Keep your fats moderate and consistent throughout the day and shoot for 2, 3, max 4 meals a day if you can do it. So there you guys have it. That was the full 16 to 24 week protocol for stacking Retatrutide and Mots-C to get shredded for the summer in 2026. Now, this is only gonna work when the dosing is right, your nutrition's dialed in, your training structured, and the most important part to me is the compounds are actually real and legit. Now, if you guys want help running this exact protocol the right way, real simple. Click the first link in the description and, well, fill it out. Now, if this video helped you, subscribe, it's free. Comment and tell me what protocol you guys wanna hear about next because I love teaching you guys this stuff. I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Thank you for the support.